Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. This video is a little different from what I normally do. Normally I'm mostly a BTS collection account, but I wanted to do kind of a mid-year flip through because one of my collections, the Seraphim, obviously has gotten a major upgrade since I last updated. Basically the same as last time. Since I last updated, I immediately changed it and I've expanded to collecting ot5 for Korean and Japanese albums. So because it's around the mid-year, I wanted to do an update and just show what I've been collecting for them because I really have been enjoying collecting them. So it's just gonna be a flip through. I'll talk about a little bit of what I have. The video shouldn't be too long, but I just wanted to do an update. And because I probably won't update this binder again publicly until the end of the year, when it's time for the end of the year flip through, I just wanted to check in with what it looks like now. So like I said, I do collect ot5 for Korean album and for Japanese album, and then I just kind of pick up pop sets when I like them, a lot less than the earlier eras, because though I bought albums for Anti-Fragile and for Unforgiven, I didn't actually really start collecting them until about a month before Easy came out. So because of that, I have a lot more for Easy, and I think it's just because I consider it my like joining era, I guess, at least in terms of a collection. I had a much smaller Poe collection, as you had seen before last year and stuff, but this is the year that I really expanded it. So Easy got a lot, as you will see as we get into this video, but I also did collect things here or there just where I really liked how they looked. So as you can see, we start with this page. We have the Weverse Global ones, and then we have the album cards, just because I liked how the concepts matched together versus going with these, the Black Petrol, I think, or something along those lines. I'm really bad at remembering the names, so I apologize in advance. Anything that I say wrong, I'll try to just correct myself on the screen. But then I have the other Weverse Global set, and then these album cards as well. They don't match, but I still think they look pretty nice together, besides Unjin not being the correct orientation, but there's really nothing you can do about that. And then here are the compact cards, and then I have this little page. I don't really collect too many pobs, but I do sometimes. If I'm going to collect pobs, I'm mostly collecting Unjin or Unjin and Chaewon. So I got 4 of their pobs, as you can see, and then I have these as well because I got these in the sets that they came in, and then my friend gifted me one of these, so I just decided to complete her set as well because it also filled out the page. So that quickly wraps up Fearless debut era though. I do have these in here, so I'll just kind of insert a photo in what it looks like because I just don't want to rotate my binder right now. But I do have some inclusions that are right side up because I don't really mind going back and forth when I'm looking at my collection in real life. It's just kind of difficult on video to keep switching it back and forth, so I'm just gonna leave it like this for now and I'll just insert it. Those were some of the inclusions that you got from Fearless, and then we go into Anti-Fragile. So this is some pob set from Weverse, I believe, and then here are the Frozen Aquamarine cards. Thought it was a great place to start because they match really nicely, and this is definitely one of my favorite ot5 sets, which I know is a really original take for sure. And then here are the remaining regular Korean album cards for ot5. I just also thought these 2 sets looked better together as well. And then moving on, we go into the compact and the Weverse album cards. I tried to just match them to the outfits and concepts the best that I could, and I really like how this looks as opposed to keeping like the compact cards together and the Weverse album cards together. I think it looks better like this. I believe Weverse album is on the top and compact is on the bottom. And then here were the QR codes and the remaining compact set. They obviously are not a perfect match, but I still think the vibe goes nice together. And then I have these cards, which are also compact cards, and then the units. I really liked these ones together because then these outfits match. So when it comes to the units, I obviously do Sakura first, but then with the units, I try to just match up who is who. So obviously this is one of her units, which then means Kazuha's other unit has to be here. And I just kind of do it how it looks the best. There's really no rhyme or reason to how I order them, but I try to just do it what makes sense to me and matching a member to one of their unit cards. So that's this organization. And then to end Anti-Fragile, I did one lucky draw set. This is one of my favorite sets ever. I love the outfits for from the music video. I just really wanted ot5 for it. And then I did 5 of Yoonjin's Pop benefit cards. These are some of my favorite ones from what I saw on the template and some of the stuff that I originally collected in my original wide setup. So I wanted to keep them, and I thought it all really looked nice on this page. Moving on though, from Anti-Fragile, we go into Fearless Japan. So I normally don't collect many POBs or benefits for Japan either, but these hollow ones were just too cute to pass up, and they match so beautifully with these unit cards. So this is what starts this page, and then we go into the regular album cards. I always was going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to do Japan or not, but I just decided to because I really liked a lot of the cards, especially for Unforgiven Japan, that I just decided to do it. But it depends moving forward on what the Japan releases look like, if I will continue to do it. I plan to, unless they get kind of like really outrageous in the number of individual cards that you would get for one Japanese comeback. I might reevaluate, but for now, the plan is to also continue to do ot5 album cards for Japan. And then I matched these unit cards with these as well, because I just love when the concepts match together. And that's it for Fearless Japan. Then we move into Unforgiven. So this is a POB set, and this is one of the regular album card sets. Just to get all the numbers right, I wanted to get a POB set that matched one of the album sets. So I decided with this one because it was pretty well priced, and I also thought it was super cute. I will forgive her for not standing in front of a white wall because the set is still cute. And I feel like when the odd one out is either Yoonjin, Sakura, or Unche, it looks better because at least it's in the corner or the middle. So it's easier for me to forgive this for not being on a white wall. But anyway, moving more into Unforgiven, I have this. I wanted to match, obviously, as you can tell, because they're wearing the cowboy hats. And like I was saying with the odd one out, she is obviously the odd one out because she's wearing the tan hat. But because she's in the middle, I feel like it just looks better. Even though it's not like perfect, I think it's the best matching of them that I could find within my own collection. And then for these cards, I believe these are the rest of the regular album cards, and then we get into the compact cards. I think these are so adorable, and I know these don't really seem like they go together, but I just really like how the colors go, and I'm just a really big fan of how this page looks. I think it's so cute. And then here, oh, I'm lying, these are also Korean album cards too, but obviously, as you can see from this page, the light blue is the theme, so these are the QR codes, and then these are more Korean album cards. I really liked pairing these together because of the colors. I think it looks really nice, and these especially are just some of my favorite cards from this comeback. I think the selfies are so cute, and this is what led me down the path to ot5. It's like they have so many cute sets together. I just could not help it. So here's some more compact cards, and then here's some Weverse album cards. This is probably the page that I'm the least happy with, just because these obviously really do not go. But the reason I did this page was so the next pages would work out well, in my opinion. So just bear with me on this page. Anyway, this is why really I did it like that, is because then I can get a perfect page of matching with the unit. So obviously I had to match how these go, and then these backs are all the same. They're the red ones, and then these ones are the white and black ones. So that's why I did it like that. I really love how this page looks, and it makes up for, I think, the previous page being a little crazy. I really love how this page came together. I think it's really cute. And then I do have a page of benefits for Chaewon and Yoonjin. I don't really match them. I mean, sometimes they're matched. Obviously, this is from the same set and this is from the same set, but otherwise I kind of just pick up the ones that I really like because I don't collect all of their POBs. I just collect the POBs that I like. And especially in the back collection, I didn't want to do too much back collecting of the POBs. So a lot of these I already had when I had started my ot5 wide collection. So I just added a few more from the last time you saw my Unforgiven POBs. But even though these are mismatched, I think the page looks really nice together. I try to be really aware and plan it on Canva ahead of time what the page is going to look like before I buy the benefit, because then it just makes it so much easier. divider. And then here we have a little bridge between Unforgiven and Unforgiven Japan. So most of the large inclusions I've gotten because Japanese sellers have sent them to me for free. I did pull Chaewon's compact postcard myself, but these two I was sent to me for free, and it's kind of a mix of Unforgiven and Unforgiven Japan. So I thought it was a good bridge. Like I said, I've inserted what it actually looks like upright, but I'm really happy with having some of these dividers in here. I definitely want to look into putting the anti-fragile postcards for dividers in there as well, and perhaps some of the larger inclusions for Fearless Japan as well, just because I like to kind of break up the eras. But that's more of a long-term goal and not necessarily a priority right now, because definitely the priority over the last several months has just been completing ot5 for albums. So I hope to work on just a little bit of the album larger inclusions for division purposes as the year goes on. But anyway, we're getting into Unforgiven Japan right now. I think this page is so gorgeous. I just love the colors and the styling so much. These are really the reason, these ones are why I wanted to do ot5 for Japan for all their albums, because I just really wanted that full set. I think they look so cute and I love the styling. And then on this page, I love this set too. I think these outfits are so beautiful. The concept is failing me on what it's called, but I really, really love this concept. And I love that these units, even though these units were probably by far the worst part of this collection. I don't know why, because I admittedly am not that up to date on what's happening in the sserafim collecting world, but these were the worst things I had to collect for this collection. This card especially was so hard to get for a normal price. So I'm just very grateful whenever I see this page that it's actually done, because these units were a pain. But the page is so cute, so it's hard to complain. And then on this page, we have the sportier look too. I think it just looks so good when the concepts are matched. So it really is a slippery slope, folks. And then I have a little page. I really, honestly, I don't know why I have this page. It's because I had my ot5 wide, and that original wide binder A5 setup, I had more pobs, and it made more sense for me to have like Japanese benefits, but I feel like it makes less sense now in the way that I collect. So moving forward, I feel like I won't have benefit pages for Japan comebacks like this, but it's because I was working with the collection I already existingly had in that A5 wide. So this is how this page came to fruition. I think it looks really cute, but like I said, moving forward, I don't think the benefits from the Japan comebacks are really going to be my priority. And then this page is just stuff I've been sent for free. So I know these are inclusions that came for Unforgiven Japan, and I decided to display them because I think they look so cute. I will say the one thing I have to fix are the egregious sticker yellow backs, and that's definitely high on my priority list because it's just so not cute. And I feel like it really ruins the energy from Unforgiven Japan into Easy. Like when I'm looking at this first page for Easy, I do not want to see those yellow sticker backs. But anyway, it's definitely a work in progress, something I want to work on fixing. And then we go into Easy, which yes, is a huge chunk of this binder because like I said, I went a little overboard with the Easy collecting, but I have no regrets because I'm so obsessed with how it looks. And it was like my first real comeback with them in terms of collecting. So I'm just so happy with how it looks. I always kind of do this with a new collection group, no matter how big or small the collection. You can really tell the era that I started collecting because it's by far what I have the most of. So anyway, here we are. This is a benefit set, and then this is the album set. And then on this page, I didn't get any benefits for these, so I just decided to put them together. It's a little eclectic looking, but I honestly think because they're behind dark backgrounds, regardless of what they're wearing, it looks pretty similar and nice together. So there's this page, and then here is another benefit set, and then also the compact set, which again, matching concepts, I think looks so nice. I especially love getting to see their fun nails in these cards, so that's why I really liked this set as well. And I feel like this card like especially puts her hair on display, which I think looks so cute, so I'm very happy with that set. And then these were the QR codes, and then the Weaver's album units. I would say these were probably the least fun things to collect, at least for a little while. I was able to find trades, but at the beginning these were very overpriced, but they did eventually come down. So I think the page looks so great. I'm so confused confused and sad that they didn't print the original preview that we saw for Yoonjin's, but this photo card is really cute too. I think it'd be so fun if they released that other one too. But anyway, here it is with the units, and then these were the showcase gifts. So I put them together because they came together and they're obviously wearing the same outfits. So here it is with the hearts, and then here is the egg concept. And this is kind of what I was saying is I feel like this doesn't really look like the odd one out because she's in the middle. So I feel like it just kind of blends a lot better than if it was more like spread out on the page. So I really love how this one looks. And then we have this set. So I was a little hesitant on the orientation flipping, but since they're both technically easy performances, I wanted to put them together. I also thought they were colored very similarly. So that's why I did that like this. And I think it just looks pretty nice. I really like how this page ended up looking. And so if you can believe it, on top of all of this stuff that I have, I actually am still missing 3 sets for ot5. So I'll put them up on the screen, which ones I'm missing. But because of that, that's why there's this white filler situation happening, is because I still am waiting for some. My favorite song from Easy was Swan Song. So I wanted to have a full page dedicated to some of the Swan Song outfits, and I can't wait to see what this looks like. This is actually the set that's holding up my order. The other 2 have come in, the smart outfits that I'm getting. Actually, I think they're 2. Yeah, they're 2 smart outfits coming. So that will actually be its own page by itself, but this will be one of the Swan Song outfits. So I'm so excited to see that. And I'm so excited to put the smart page in there as well, because I tried to do, as you can see, 1 page for Easy, 1 page for Swan Song, and then 1 page for smart as well once it comes in. And then this is where it kind of started to get a little bit off the handle, but it's fine because I think it looks really nice. I am still missing a Kazuha. I think I'm going to get this pob, but I haven't completely decided yet because I just want to make sure the colors work out, because I think I really got the colors to match. Obviously these are a very eclectic group of pobs together, but I was really focused on like the tones of the selfies and like the wall and the lighting that they stood behind. And even with this kind of being an odd one out, I think it still blends really well with the coloring of the page. So I'm still trying to find the perfect Kazuha I want to get, but I think it is going to be that one from that smart performance, but she's to be completed. But for this stuff, I just kind of decided, instead of getting full ot5 sets for the rest of the benefits that I wanted, I was instead going to pick out my favorite pobs that I could find from each member and kind of build 2 pages from it. And then I have 1 more kind of random ot5 set on this page. So this one's actually complete. So I loved these photos as well for all of the members. And I think this page really came together too. A bottom row of Chaewon benefits because I wanted to collect a few more for her. I really loved the pink hair, so I wanted that on display. And all in all, I just think this page looks really cute. And I think the tones really work out nice as well. So these were kind of my like miscellaneous ot5 benefit pages that I just really like how they all came together. And then my 5 Chaewon extra pobs. And then for Yoonjin, because she is my bias, she did get her own page. So I love how this page turned out. I think it's so pretty. Obviously we had different tones of red, so I tried to factor that in of like the more orangey looks here and then the red ones on the corner. So I just love how this page worked out. I love these pobs so much, and I just wanted to collect some more for her this comeback because I'm obsessed with the red hair and I love these cards so much. So that is her own page. And then for these, I love how this turned out. I am going to flip the binder, so I'm going to come back to these, but I'll insert it right now. Okay, and so then for these, obviously upsetting that they don't fit in the 10 pocket pages, but I think they look pretty nice in this 9 pocket page. So what I decided to do was try to match the unit colors with the solo member versions, and by doing that, it matches the stuff on the back. So as you can see, all of these are the same text, and then all of these are the same color text as well. So that's how I went about organizing these. So this is what kind of the purpley pink page looks like with the Chaewon and Yoonjin unit. I really like how this page came together. I think the tones just look so nice. And then we've got the Chaewon and Kazuha unit with the orange looks, and they kind of have the black font on the back. And then the Sakura and Inche unit cards with the silver member cards. They have this logo on the back, the more gray backs, and then this is where it is a little odd one out because there's not the right amount of numbers. I decided to put these two units together because they both were the green units, so I think they look pretty cute. And then on the back is the dark green solo member cards, which I think is a little bit cut off in this frame. I'm sorry, but you get the idea. And I think just the black of these cards look really nice. So that was my solution to those cards because I definitely didn't expect when I first got them that they were going to be a problem like that. And so then I also just wanted to show you how I put away the postcards from the album and also the compact card. So I try to keep the orientation right. So here are two from the album and here is Sakura's. And then you turn the page, we've got Chaewon's because hers is also horizontal. And then I have the remaining three with the other album postcard as well. And I think that looks really nice like that. And that ends the easy section. And yes, I did have to cut the postcards, but I just had to because I was like definitely not reselling them and I wanted to display them. So I did trim them a little bit so they could fit in these pockets, but no regrets. I love how it looks like this. Okay, and then after the postcards are done, that is the end of my main collection. I do have a small section in the back where I keep some of my more special Yunjin cards, but then also a little bit of merch. I'm not collecting a lot for merch. It's really just very specific little things just because I'm more focused on the main collection, which I consider the ot5 album collection. So this is just a little section in the back. I have one of these dividers for it from Meow Cafe, and as my collection develops, it might move. It doesn't necessarily need to be in the back of this binder, but for now, this is where it is. So here are some of the Yunjin cards I've collected. I really love collecting broadcast cards. If you've never watched my channel before, one of my favorite things to collect for BTS is broadcast. So I did want to get as many Yunjin broadcast cards as I could. I'm missing one for Anti-Fragile, but it's okay. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. These were really just ones that I was able to find for good prices and kind of just went for them. So I've got some broadcast cards. I've got the showcase card, the Shopee card. This is a broadcast. These are Japanese lucky draws, broadcast, showcase, broadcast-ish type thing. This, I think I want to get this POB from Anti-Fragile, and I think this page will be complete, unless of course if I find that second Anti-Fragile broadcast. But like I said, if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it's okay. And then on this page, these are some of the stuff that I collected for Easy. So these are two of her broadcast cards, and then these were some of these lucky draw type things where there's 300 of them each. There's two more, but I don't think I'm gonna get them. I think I'm content with this. And then I think I want to get her Hello 82 Coachella card, mostly because I need this row to be all red hair. Like before I start moving on into this next row, I really think I need one last red hair card, and I think it's gonna be the Hello 82 Coachella outfit card, and then I'll kind of call it a day on that, and then whatever just comes up in the next era in terms of broadcast or just like more special, harder to get cards, I'll put here. Or they don't even have to be like that incredibly hard to get. It's more about how they don't really have a place in the main collection because it's just her card. So I think I'll just continue to grow that out here. And then we get into more just like general merch that I've collected. These two units are from the showcase, and then I did get some of her Polaroid looking merch cards. I think these are from pop-ups, but don't quote me. I just really loved the easy looks. Like this is so cute. This is so cute that I really wanted to have this set, so I got it. And then I have this page of group cards that kind of go in order from here to here. I don't have all of them. These are just ones that I picked up along the way and I think represent the eras pretty well. And so I'll just continue to grow this group card page as comebacks happen. And then I do have the first and second year membership kit cards. And yeah, that is it. That is the end of my sserafim collection. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I will say I probably won't do any kind of update to this collection again until December, though I expect there probably will be a Japanese comeback at some point. So I'll definitely be collecting that, and any other main comebacks that come out I'll be collecting as well. So thank you so much for watching. I really love watching people's sserafim collections on YouTube. So if you're just checking in to watch mine, I hope that you enjoyed. Please give it a like if you did. You can comment if you would like to. And otherwise, I hope you have a really good day. Goodbye.
Get the hell out.